not got a penny. Charles block all HAZ calls to beg for financial bailout after huge debt to Netflix. The most famous marriage, if you will, in recent years has been between Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex and Netflix. In 2020 it was revealed that they had signed on the dotted line with the streaming behemoth, in return for a reported payout of up to $140 million. The line the Sussexes have stuck to since then was that they were essentially forced into this commercial merger after his family promptly turned off the money spigot post-Megxit. As Harry told Oprah Winfrey during their legendarily peevish interview, their deals with Netflix and Spotify were never part of the plan. We didn't have a plan. That was suggested by somebody else by the point of where my family literally cut me off financially, and I had to afford security for us. Consider the finger thusly pointed. The focus on the Sussexes' ties to Netflix were back in the news this week after entertainment website Page 6 reports that the ducal duo had been covertly shooting an at-home with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex-style docuseries for Netflix, aka something that sounds suspiciously like a reality show. Hollywood insiders, Page 6 reported, are abuzz about the show. This then seemed to be the tragicomic endpoint of Charles' tight-fisted parsimony. Poor Harry and Meghan left with no choice but to succumb to Netflix's come-hither glances so they could pay for their retinue of beefy bodyguards. But with Harry and Meghan looking an awful lot like they are going down the keeping with the Sussexes route, it's worth asking the question, was their money situation truly so baleful that their only option was to sell themselves to the highest TV bidder? Just how dire was their financial situation when they left the royal family? The obvious starting point here is the money that was left to Harry by both the Queen Mother and Diana, Princess of Wales. While there has never been an exact figure confirmed, The Times has reported that his total inheritance, assuming it had been invested wisely, would be worth about $40.7 million as of early 2021. Meghan too was no slouch in the cashed-up department, making history as the first self-made millionaire to marry into the House of Windsor. Her net worth on her wedding day has been pegged at about $5.3 million, by The Times. Therefore, taken together, when the Sussexes landed in Los Angeles in March 2020, they had between them an estimated $46 million. No small potatoes, I think we can agree. The other part of this equation then, is obviously, their ongoing costs, the biggest of which was their security. Harry is currently embodied in legal action back in the UK over the decision by the specialist unit that looks after the Prime Minister and the royal family to have the family's official protection removed. Estimates for the Duke and Duchess retinue of privately funded bodyguards have ranged from $1.4 million to $4.7 million. While hardly cheap, for a couple worth $46 million, and for whom book deals and speaking gigs were always on the cards, surely this should have been doable. Which leaves us with the obvious conclusion, they can't, or won't, live within their means. Recently, Prince Charles stopped taking Prince Harry's calls as the Duke of Sussex kept asking him for money, according to a royal commentator. During Channel 5's royal family documentary Charles and Harry, father and son divided, royal commentators Emily Andrews and Angela Levin discussed Prince Charles and Prince Harry's relationship. Ms. Andrews stated that Prince Charles stopped taking the Duke of Sussex's calls to avoid confrontation with his son. Ms. Andrews said, "We are told the reason that Charles stopped taking his calls is because Harry kept asking for more money. Charles is not someone who likes confrontation so effectively, he just stopped taking his calls. Charles does not have a mobile phone, so it is just literally phoning the switchboard and asking to be put through to wherever he is." Ms. Levin added, "Prince Charles loves Harry, but there comes a time where you have to say enough is enough, and that was it." They got back talking on the phone a short while afterward. However, Prince Harry told Oprah in March 2021, "My family literally cut me off financially and I had to afford security for us.